you'll submit another time, you can pull a random set for all I care. Was it CEO Taku, baby? That's Kazenkai Fever. I don't care about that. Here we go. Pineapples versus Loot Pro. So we all know Pineapples, the fucking homie, the guy, the king. Our homie played really well this entire top 8 bracket. I think he definitely played a lot better than I personally thought he would play. Obviously, no disrespect, because I know like he's good. I know he's top 8 capable, but I did not expect him to get second place. Like, you know, like straight up, boy was cracked out. Lego was cracked out. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up.
Actual DNF DFO has always been a very space control heavy kind of character. Right. A lot of just things on the screen, and I think they've transited. They really did. Yeah. You want to talk about, you know, stuff on the screen to control space.
Also, fun. This is Pineapple's best tournament placement for DNF, and this might be the last time you'll ever see him play Seder. Because he definitely said that after Taku, he's going to swap to playing Brawler. Because Brawler is kind of sick. He's really good, and most importantly, he's just fun to play. But first, we got Pineapples versus Loot Pro. Loot Pro, obviously one of the best DNF players in North America. Normally known for their Dragon Knight, but ever since Brawler dropped, they've been playing nothing but Brawler. They still bust out the Dragon Knight every now and then, but Loot Pro is still a very talented player. If you don't quite know that much about Loot Pro, he's fairly aggressive. His movement is really good, but he's very aggressive on defense. He's very much willing to mash. He's willing to roll the dice on throw baits. He's very willing to just dash up full screen, press a button sometimes. So Loot Pro can combine with his movement and his godlike confirms just as a player, not just with Dragon Knight, but just as a player. He can be very tough to pin down. He's always finding a way to wiggle out and then punish you for allowing him to wiggle out, either with a big deck combo or just unstoppable pressure. And I think Pineapples did actually a very good job of kind of keeping Loot Pro contained in this first set.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Oh. Just jumping over the barrel. So let's see how Loot Pro plays out this matchup. Crusader, a very strong character. So I don't know.
All right, so it's early, but you saw already how Loot Pro is already trying to move around and wiggle out. He blocked one move and immediately back rolled. He didn't want to block anything or roll forward. He decided to just straight up dip out. All right, so that's one thing you want to keep in us. So let's take it from the POV of like someone who is trying to figure out download. Like, let's say this is Pineapple's first time fighting Loot Pro ever, or this is his first time seeing him play ever, and this is something that you have to keep in mind immediately. Just from that first, what's it, 95? That first 4 seconds of the fight, you kind of just have to make a general assumption that okay, he blocked one move, he immediately back rolled. That's also another thing, the back roll. So that means that one, he wiggled out at his first chance, and two, he wiggled out to reset neutral. He didn't immediately try to take him offense, because if he rolled forward, that would have sent a slightly different message. But the core of the message that he's willing to wiggle out the moment he sees an opportunity. You can beat someone like that by feigning those opportunities. A very rudimentary element of that is something called frame traps. So we all know what a frame trap is. You kind of bait someone into pressing a button, then they get counter hit. That's slightly different in a game like DNF due thanks to roll and back roll, but the concept is still there. You give them the illusion that they can bust out, but instead they get counter hit them instead.
On like Donkey Kong. Oh. Just jumping over the barrel. So let's see how Loot Pro.
Alright, so we block that. Loot Pro not blocking his toes, gets clipped by 2V, and Pineapple's off to a fairly decent start. He keeps him just outside of clear cube, and then just like that. So remember what I just said a couple of seconds ago? How Loot Pro is willing to wiggle out in the first opportunity. Pineapples gave him that opportunity. Because he did 2A for Crusader 2A. It's plus on black. I think it's +2 or +3 or something like that. It's something stupid on block. And he did it twice to catch any potential mashing. And he got a little bit too greedy and went for 5B. I understand the 5B, especially because he spaced out. But I think 2B was a little bit too greedy there. When you're fighting someone who really likes to wiggle out, like Lupro, or like GoldenEye for that matter as well, or Hubert too. Hubert also likes to wiggle out a lot. You gotta keep the offense a bit tighter. You don't want to create a big gap by pressing a +3 button into a very slow 2B. I understand that's his only low, and I understand the mix-up idea there, but you really want to press a faster frame trap. Because let's say Lupro pressed a button, yes, he would get counter hit, but if he did a roll, as we see here, or if he jumped, he would have gotten out from free. So if you want to catch someone in this type of scenario with this specific of spacing, you really just want to press a faster button. Like 2A, 2A, 5A would have been fine here. 2B. Or possibly even 2A, 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 5B. But Pineapples got a little bit too greedy. Not to be 5B. And he got a little bit too greedy, went for 2B, and he got full-on punished. And also notice that was a full-on punish. He had no opportunity to block or DP or roll, jump, or whatever. Because it definitely said a punish. Now, admittedly, I don't know too much about Brawler, so I can't say much how to get out any Brawler specific setups. So I'm not going to try to go too much into like anti-Brawler gameplay, but we see what Lupro did here, what Pineapple tried to do just a moment ago. We all know Lupro likes to really take risk on defense and try to wiggle out. Pineapple tries to do the same, which is more expected because Crusader has very shitty defense. Exactly, bro. I could tell. No one knows how to fucking fight this character. Well, then again, that's just a running trend with DNF. No one really knows how to fight anyone because no one labs any matchups. But you can see Pineapple's literally trying, falling prey to what Lupro just did to him. Stagger into a plus frames button, and then the defender tries to roll. The difference is Lupro did a faster button for the frame trap, and Pineapples did a much slower button. So Pineapples went high risk, high reward. Lupro went low risk, low reward. But this is DNF, baby, and he's playing Brawler. So there's really no such thing as low reward, because his character definitely hurts. Look at all the damage from the 2-way, by the way. Plus on block. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, the barrels! Not like this.
Okay, I do like that challenge there, because Brawler's buttons, they're not as slow as I once thought. They just look slow, but they don't go very far. Like, even though he's plus here, I think it's like what, +1 or +2. He said fuck it, because he's like decently far away. 2A would have reached, but it's also the case that Lupro has no mana. I say this all the time when I'm on commentary. In fact, I say it too much to be quite frank. It's definitely something like commentary repertoire I want to like rotate more often. But whenever someone puts themselves into exhaustion, you gotta realize their pressure really takes a hit. Doesn't really matter who the character is, except for like maybe Striker with her rebeats. But whenever someone goes into exhaustion, that is your chance to try and bust out. Pineapple saw the chance. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going for it." It's only 0, so it's technically +1. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was +1 and not 0. That makes things much different. Holy shit! And I believe he died here because, you know, Crusader and Goku.
Oh yes.
Crusader and Goku do be funny.
The damage here literally got him all the way into the corner and be like, no, you know what?
Off a 2-way, by the way. But you know what? It's Goku damage, so it's like, it's whatever. What up, Tony? Happy birthday, my son.
Who you are going up against? Crusaders unite and rise up. in this lost world of awakening state.
See, now this is the pressure I wanted to see more often. And a lot of people don't like to run pressure like this. But this is my favorite type of pressure. I run this pressure back when I play Dragon Ball all the time. Whenever I choose to play Street Fighter 6, I do this with Marissa all the time. I do this with Inquisitor all the time. And Inquisitor and Crusader happen to do some of this pressure the best. I think someone who could do it similar is like Berserker. He can also do this fairly well. Troubleshooter too. But you essentially run someone down. Obviously, this is an artificial corner because of the wall. But you can transpose this to the actual corner too. You used to be able to do this last pass, but thanks to back roll, all that shit got shot. So it really be like that. But we all know Lupro's trying to wiggle out, right? He's trying to play it slower, you know, because he doesn't want Pineapples to catch on too quickly. That's too willing to wiggle out. So Pineapples does a little bit of stagger pressure. And then he does a neutral jump. I like this neutral jump. I don't like that. I'm not Pineapples. I can't read his thoughts. But what I'm getting from this, that one, he's still trying to apply a little bit more chip damage, but at the same time, he's trying to catch a potential roll. Because if he rolls forward, he's getting cooked. If he rolls backwards, he's getting cooked. So I like this option of the JB to try to bait and punish any type of roll. Obviously, Lupro doesn't roll, but for some reason, he wasn't blocking his noodle. So he definitely got popped. No one confirmed though. That he immediately goes back into the wall to try to restart the pressure again. But Lupro obviously said fuck that, but JB kind of saved his life right there. Alright, never mind, I lied. Sixum saved his life. It'd be like that. Yeah, multiple overheads. JM, like I think it was pretty clear for a while that alright, but I'm not gonna hold you. You got mixed. you got mixed, my son. This is one of those, I've never fought this character, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. And because that, you got fucking schmixed. that's most unfortunate. Thank goodness that Lupro dropped the combo. And once again, we're overcommitting with the 2B. I do think that's something you should try to look at further. Even though you're not really playing Satyr like that no more, you're trying to swap over to Brawler. I still think it's a habit you should look at, because I feel like a habit like this transfers across multiple fighting games. When you're trying to do stagger pressure, and then you try to hit the big dick button, but the big dick button happens to be very slow and has a lot of recovery on it. So someone calls it out with like a jump, roll, or backdash, or whatever defensive mechanic that game has. It can lead to a situation like this. He literal. I see.
More barrels. No. Yeah, nice block here. Stagger pressure too for the lows.
Yeah, stagger pressure. It'd be like that.
Every time. We're gonna interrupt
see, Lupro knows too that Pineapples has to take even more defensive risk because they gutted Crusader's defense. His DP no longer goes through lows. And I think does it have like a set amount of armor to it or something? I don't know. Yeah, it's something else changed though. But overall, his defense got fucking much worse. Okay, you gonna block the mix this time?
Nice. Pick up here.
Good, plus some block.
Who do you think you are, Cody?
Okay, I do like that guard cancel. I feel like not many people try to guard cancel this character. I can see why, because his 4M can armor through guard cancel. But I don't think that should stop people from doing it. I feel like way too many people are scared to try to guard cancel against Brawler or like Inquisitor a lot of the times too, or Zerker for that matter. But Lupro just immediately responds. So we're going back to what we was talking about earlier. Lupro does not want to block. He's too willing to interact on defense. He blocked a 2B and just did dash up into armor. Like I said, I understand the thought process because Pineapples did throw cancel. So Lupro's like, all right, he's trying to fuck me up. So no, I'm just going to dash up armor and see where that lands me.
Overtime missed the net, but that's okay. We still got pressure going. Stagger again.
No confirm. That's fine. Again.
Oh, the armor.
Mix. Okay. So that was actually the time where I actually probably would have started turning up the heat right there. Because don't forget, he has no mana. So he can't do much here. The only thing he can do is roll. You waited just a little bit too long. So it's really exactly what happened last time. He did delay roll. Like, I understand mashing 5B is like very rollable, or yeah, it's decently rollable, but like some slight variations on your Brahad can lead to like a DP or whatever. But that moment right there, that actually would have been the time. Like, I'm just gonna turn up the fucking heat. I'm gonna chip the shit out of him. Maybe you gotta mash 5B, mash 5B. You gotta do like 5B, micro dash 5AA, do that. Micro dash 2B, do that. Spear, do that. Because he is out of mana. His only option of fighting back is to mash or to roll. He can't DP. He can't guard cancel. He can conversion, yeah. But as you're chipping him out, he's putting himself closer and closer to death. And you're already in gold cube with the bubble, with a decent amount of mana too. So he could die if you keep trying to chip him out. So like I said, you kind of had the right idea of trying to bait something from him. But you also got to force him to make that decision. Like, he's in a disadvantageous state because he's in exhaustion. But he also has a shit ton of life. So in his mind, he knows he doesn't have to take that big of a risk. You feel me? So this is what I was talking about when they first introduced Indomitable Spirit. That you're giving someone the option of either taking a potential guard break, or having the guard break completely chunked, or putting themselves at like 85% white life and either pressing conversion to put themselves into awakening to try and fight back, or put themselves at 80% white life, get clipped, and then die. So I feel like a lot of people aren't doing that game plan too well. Crusader can do it here with the bubble. Inquisitor does it really well. Ranger does it the best, which is why Ranger's top 1 right now, or one of the reasons he's top 1. But this would have been that time. We're like, okay, I needed to make him think. Because right now, if he does that roll, he'll be fine. But you want to get him into the position where if he does that roll and he guesses wrong, he will actually lose the game. Because now, he probably wouldn't have really lost the game. He might have gotten close, but he probably would not have lost the game. But you want to keep chunking him out where he has to consciously think, like, do I take this risk and I literally die and lose the game? Or do I just sit back and chill and just let it rock? But with that said, Lupro is fucking crazy. He's super willing to interact on defense, and he did choose to interact. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. And then of course 4M being 4M. And then the armor from 4M gives him enough conversion for white life, and then schmicks. What a rain.
Wow. Brawler, let's go.
Alright, like I said, that's when you sit back and think, okay, what did we learn today? What did that game 1 touch? Never, and this goes for any competitor out there, never lose faith by losing game 1, even if the game's only a first to 2. Right? If you're playing like Street Fighter or something like that. Even if you lose game 1, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. This game is very explosive, that's fine, but don't lose hope. I know Pineapples, he's fucking tough, so he does not lose hope like that because he's simply that guy. And he knows he's that guy. That's the mentality you guys need. You gotta think of yourself as that guy, and then you can be astonished by how much better you will do in a bracket by just having that simple thought that I'm fucking that guy. And Pineapples keeps saying, I'm fucking that guy. And he ended up winning this fucking set, by the way. So, but rewind. You want to take it to a mile. Okay. What patterns was I seeing? I am seeing here. Lupro isn't very comfortable at long range. Whatever, Freezy. No pause. Pineapples. Oh no, not Pineapples. Lupro, like, I'm trying to think from the point of view of Pineapples. Lupro doesn't like sitting full screen. He wants to be like in zone 2 and closer. Exactly, he do be that guy. This nigga told me, like, look, I'm gonna make top 3. I'm like, oh, word? I was like, all right, bro, you got it. in the back of my mind, I was like, he'll make top 8, but definitely like he probably won't make him top 3. This nigga got top 2, bro. I was like, it be like that, bro. Believe yourself as fucking that guy. Okay, so Lupro doesn't like sitting full screen. Likes to be in zone 2 and closer. So that's a range to keep in mind. Brawler is pretty decent in that range with 5M and JM. Crusader's a lot better at that range because, you know, wall, 5A, spear, 5S, JS, shit like that. And Lupro is very much willing to act on defense, even if it could lose him the game. So you want to... So, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, okay, I need to turn up the pressure a little bit. I'm navigating neutral properly. Like, Pineapples wasn't really getting cooked in neutral all that much. He was losing the game, or at least he was losing in game 1 just from Lupro's defensive choices that Pineapples was not quite ready for. Which is fine. That happens in game 1 all the time. And then that's when you kind of flip the switch and like, okay, here's my adaptation to this guy not really wanting to fucking block. You fucking dash up through him. I like it. That also catches forward roll and back roll. Something that Lupro loves to do. Nice.
Yeah, and that's a big roll through from Pineapples there to control his
Yeah, he's literally adapting already, bro. It's that simple.
More scratch damage applied to Lupro.
I have no idea how to handle barrels, so best of luck to you, my friend. Best of luck to you. I like that.
Oh, it just puts up the barrels. I love that. Usually Crusader's like, I'm gonna go full screen, I'm big chillin', but now Lupro's like, let me put out the barrels real quick.
I got something rolling through. Let me show you.
Oh, good blocks on that though. Not gonna lie. But I really already like the adaptation. He said, "We do custom combos around these parts." You know what? It really be like that. Wait, did they just? Hold on. I think I accidentally shot forward like a whole ass game. Wait, did I? Wait. I think I shot forward like a whole ass game. Yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. I was like, what the? I was like, what the? Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm so confused. I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Okay, I think I'm supposed to be here. Ooh, that 5V was a little ham. Okay, that's why I got fucking mixed. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Nice pick up here. Look at his kicks. Who do you think you are, Cody?
Okay. Okay, there we go. I was so confused. I feel like I've seen this voice line before. Like, oh, that's why. Okay. So look at the pressures from Pineapples already much better. Already much better.
Oh no! Yeah, and that's a big roll through from Pineapples there to control.
Okay, we got the scuffed custom combo. It's alright, miss inputs. We take those. We do what we can. Now Lupro is starting to go into like another layer of neutral. Now he's starting to throw out the barrels. He's kind of like him looking at you in the face like, okay, you kind of were smoothing around me in neutral, so how you gonna deal with the fucking oil barrels now? You ever played Donkey Kong on the NES? Now it's your time.
Usually Crusader's like, I'm gonna go full screen, I'm big chillin', but now Lupro's like, let me put out the barrels real quick.
I got something rolling through. Let me show you.
Okay. No, I'm trying to wait for the jump.
Oh,
okay.
Poison.
That goes so far. The 45-degree angle on the jump M, the poison.
Oh shit, you fucking die fat. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. He went to layer 2. Or layer 2 of defense. Like before, he was just rolling. You notice now he did a little bit less rolling on defense. Now he's introducing jumps. All right, because jumps beats throws. He was like, okay, this boy's trying to fucking throw me. What if I just jump? Bam, easy peasy.
Check out the monster leg I be munching on.
Okay, we're blocking again. Nice back roll. I say, yeah, you can't really roll that, unfortunately.
Where the rocks come from? I pull them.
Rolling this game be kind of scuffed sometimes. Not gonna hold you.
Keeps you blocking high.
No,
You gotta
get
respect
armor
the
through all of
barrels.
that.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta time that a little bit better. Like I feel like a delay shoulder tackle might be able to get it done.
Nice roll through.
Okay, there you go. So this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about just a little while ago. He's low on mana. In fact, right here he's fucking out of mana.
Look at this.
Just press that shit, bro. Just fucking press that shit like Joe say fucking get back here. Now, look at his guard bar. He chose not to IS, his prerogative. That's perfectly fine. But now, look at his fucking guard bar. He can die. Well, he's not gonna die. But he can take a shit ton of damage if he gets clipped. So your micro dash, I want to see that more. Not just from you, but for a lot of people in DNF, don't do micro dash pressure. And it kind of frustrates me because this is a game without a lot of high-low mix, without conversion, unless you play like a certain character. Like Hitman, Berserker, DK, characters like that. We have like a lot of high-low mix. So you gotta use strike throw, and you gotta force them to engage into strike throw. And this brings me way back to my Dragon Ball days. Micro dash pressure is such a good tool to have in your toolbox. I don't see people in DNF do it all that much, unless it's dash games for normal, like Ranger 5A or some bullshit like that. What I care these days have a lot of plus on block normals or normals that are safe on block. I want to see shit like this more, because obviously in Dragon Ball this would have led to like a frame trap because someone tried to like reflect. Like roll is the equivalent to like reflect. Imagine I'm playing Blue Coup and I'm fighting someone. I'm fucking staggering them to death, and then I dash at them. They think he's gonna fucking hit me again, reflect. Whereas Lupro thinks he's gonna try to stagger me again. So I'm a fucking roll. Yo, Hubert, thanks for the follow, brother. And so I'm like, bro, what you gonna do? Micro dash again? He fucking rolls. He fucking rolls. Yo, Hubert with the 10 gifted? Nah, my guy. I appreciate you, dog. Much love. I was serious, bro. Thank you, Hubert. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Roy_Castillo a subscription.
That.
Hubert TV gifted a
Much
tier
love, my
1
friend.
sub to
I appreciate you so much.
Roy_Castillo.
Oh my gosh, it's ending? Fucking pain, bro. I love you too, bro. Don't worry.
Hubert
don't
TV
worry
just
about it.
gifted 14 subs.
Don't
Hubert
let
TV
what-
gifted
don't
a
let what
tier
the
1 sub
clowns
to SLXA
Say
_
get you down, bro. You know what? I appreciate you having me, bro. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come and commentate all your brackets, bro. Much love.
Grey Caped Hero just subscribed. Hubert TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Grey Caped Hero.
Toby Sailor, of course we will, bro. I'm always here. You done? Yeah, that. This shit do be tough. It do be tough. But just know,
_
no matter what
subscription.
the
Hubert
people
TV
say, bro,
gifted a tier 1 sub to Rainichiha
you the boy.
_
You're the homie, bro. Remember that. You're the homie, and you're simply that guy. I got your back, but don't worry. I got your back, bro, at all times. I appreciate the gift of subs once again.
Ivan Top 3 Us just subscribed. Hubert
Clover
TV
Clash
gifted a
was
tier 1
amazing while
sub
it
to
lasted.
Ivan Top 3 Us.
Definitely the most fun weekly. So it is, even though it is ending. Just know it had a very, very solid run. Much respect, my friend. They say TOing ain't easy.
Red Shadow MM just subscribed.
TOing ain't
Hubert
easy.
TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Red Shadow MM.
Yeah, there we go. He fucking rolled. We keep going. Is this the return of Street Fighter 6 Clover Clash, bro? I'm so fucking ready. I'm so fucking
Berserker
ready.
Swordsman a subscription. Hubert
Although
TV
I'm not
gifted
too
a
much of
tier
a fan
1
of
sub to
playing Street
Berserker
Fighter
Swordsman.
6, but I can watch it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of playing it that much, but I can watch it all day. But that one, damn, bro, no more JP. I'm just saying, we got a lot of fighting games we can include under the Cobra Clash
just
umbrella.
subscribed. Hubert
You got
TV
Street
gifted
Fighter,
a tier 1
you can
sub
do
to
Skullgirls.
P_Knuckles_.
You got MK1. You got Tekken 8. I'm just saying, whatever game you feeling, bro, it's possible.
Hubert TV just gifted
Just
6
keep that in
subs.
mind.
Hubert TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Freezy Sama.
See y'all then. All right, Hubert, you be good, bro. Much love to you once again. I appreciate you. Don't let the haters get you down, bro. I got your back. So look, Blue Pro rolled and he fucking got cooked. They immediately woke up DP.
Flamine MC just subscribed. Hubert TV gifted a tier 1 sub to Flame in MC.
That move is so stupid, bro. That move is so stupid. Okay. So, we're taking another step back. Step back right now. Yeah. But I'm glad that you noticed that, because that also tells me that you're paying attention. Because a lot of people don't pay attention to moments like these. They're like, oh, like a lot. Oh, what the fuck? Like a lot of times, folk would just be like, ah, shucks, he DP'd me. Oh man, nah. It's one of those things where like, that's one of those reminders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're playing a set, right? You make your adaptation. The adaptation starts working, so they go into adaptation number 2, right? We've all been there, but then we forget about adaptation number 1. Yeah, like we forget about adaptation. Like, albeit this was a DP, other times he'll try to roll, and this was the first time he's ever done a DP on defense before. But the same concept is still there. Like, he just got punished for rolling, right? Excuse me. So he got punished for rolling not too long ago, twice actually, in this game so far. He got punished for rolling. He tried to jump, so the only thing left is a DP. And so when you kind of evolve to start punishing the roll, you kind of forget that he still likes to wiggle on defense. And even if it's not just rolling or mashing or guard canceling, whatever, DP is still an option. And then of course that move is fucking jank as hell.
Oh my goodness.
So it really be like that.
I mean, look at this stylish character. Come on, how could you not like brawling?
Okay, we chilling. I like the patience still. Oh my god, the spear.
You know, and that's the beautiful thing about this game.
No fear from this man's eyes. There you go, putting the pressure on him. Okay.
Wow.
So that was like more like a muscle. That was just strict muscle reaction. That wasn't reacting to what he was doing. You just saw armor flash. It just said fuck it, parry. Because the most well-known move, exactly. I'm about to say the most well-known move that you see yourself get armor through is behead. You can parry that shit. This nigga's making the sky fall down. You can't parry the sky, bro. You gotta hold that shit. Defense looking stellar.
There's no shot of interrupting it, right? Because there's concern of armor up. It tries to...
I wonder what's the interaction. I'm trying to figure what's the interaction with that. Now that I'm like actually thinking about it, and I feel like just watching you try to do it 3 or 4 times now kind of get like a general idea of what's supposed to happen, but trying to shoulder tackle through the barrels because they have very low block stun. So it's like you can get through them because you're projectile involved, and the barrels are indeed projectiles. Oh, I think I know what it is. I keep forgetting that there's a gap between the charge and the upswing, so you can roll that shit. Crossbreed release solid? Okay, I think wall does something to them too, because the hitbox on wall is fairly big horizontally. So I feel like a slightly delayed wall might actually be able to get rid of all the barrels too. Remember, you did something like that earlier when you threw down. Like he snapped his fingers, the barrels came out. You threw out the wall, and then the barrel just disappeared. So a wall may be a somewhat decent answer too.
check right through the barrels. Pineapple still caught in this corner.
But I think the spear might be better because I think the spear costs less mana than the wall.
Sunday best.
It's harder to do, but it costs less mana. Oh my god, that 2B. The 2B finally worked. That was a nice delay too. I like that. I like that a lot.
I'm not giving you space anymore. I don't want to see any more damn barrels.
That's just some of the risks that you have to take sometimes when you have no fast low. You feel me?
Children of the congregation. Once again, I am living, but I need your help. Please.
Ew.
All your tithes. Help keep this congregation.
There you go. Run him down, bro.
To continue here
Okay, he's introduced another layer. Well, sort of. It kind of goes hand in hand with his jump. You threw him once, and then he kind of remembered, like, oh yeah, he's trying to punish my rolls by just throwing me. I'm just gonna JM, just call it a day.
Application too. It's been taking this whole time. That's about 40% off that one confirm.
This is when 2A is gonna become super prevalent.
Able to get the confirmed. Can't believe he caught the rollback.
Whew, he got greedy. He got greedy as fuck right there. I respect it though. There you go. Now, albeit that was not a punish, but we take those. We are baiting and punishing the roll yet again. Because it's harder to punish and bait stuff like DP. It's easier to punish, but it's harder to bait something like DP. Because there's like no leeway unless the DP is like omega slow, like Zerker or Satyr even. Like a lot of times you try to bait a DP, you can just get straight up smoked, no matter what. But just essentially like putting that DP out there, especially because you're not gonna die soon. But just putting the DP out there, I'm just gonna focus solely on roll. Beautiful, beautiful. He'll start rolling eventually, but he won't because he's Lupro. And Lupro plays very. That's why watching Lupro and GoldenEye is always one of the funniest matchups because they both play the game in like the same manner. They're both. I'm just gonna wiggle out, bro. RPS, bro. Rock paper scissors shoot. What you gonna do? All right. Last time he did JM. What you gonna do? Oh, miss input. No punish though. We take those. There you go. Retreat. Let some of that mana regen. Bro, the micro dashes. I love the micro dashes. Alright, I think that challenge with 5E was a little ham. That 5E was a little bit too ham for my liking. Wait, hold on. So, could you not have shoulder tackle there? I'm curious. Like, right there. Oh, maybe not, because you had no white light to make yourself safe. That move is actually unsafe. A lot of people don't actually know that. But what I should say is that if shoulder tackling through that, would that have given you white life to convert to make yourself safe? I don't know. I never actually looked. Pretty fast forward? Okay. Because I never actually like paid attention to it. I'm not going to hold you because I don't have any projectile involved moves. It would have punished. Okay. Yeah, also like, let's say perhaps it wasn't an actual punish, but you did 4M and you like projectile invul through the rocks. Does that give you white light? Are you invul or are you armored? Because I think he's invul. Because if it's invul, I'm pretty sure you don't get white light for it. But if you're armored, you can armor through the rocks, white light convert. Invul, okay, so you probably get no white light. But still, the idea is still there. Six them the rocks on reaction. Rolling again, it's fine.
Just does the Cave-In right point blank, chill, knowing that he won't check the armor.
Oof. Oof. That was one of those times like you had the right idea. You get like, yeah. That's unfortunate. This is one of the things. I see this happen all the time. Especially versus Vanguard. Like this happened to Kazunkai in his Evo run, like a lot. Like the defender has the right. You have the right choice here in trying to guard cancel. The issue is that you're doing it too late. Or it's the stars just like aligns. Because Lupro just said fuck it. He said, I'ma just go for it. Well, okay, I staggered 3 times now. He let me get away with it 3 times, which means it's time for me to switch it up and bait something. And lo and behold, or he could have reacted to it. I don't know. It was pretty fast to tell.
How long does this go?
Oh, he
VP?
has to catch it. So scary. Right now, the fight
Time to bless this child.
That fucking stupid move out of here, bro.
No.
I forgot about this. I was watching this live and I forgot about that.
Wait a second.
That was okay. There we go. That was slick. That was slick. The best part is that will cover DP and roll. I think it might have. Actually, no, that would have beaten everything probably. The one time Lupro just had to block, he just does not block. With punish, we playing footsies. Now Lupro is introducing something else. He's introducing the net in his neutral plan. What up, Roy?
So much damage over top of that poison. Another cave-in coming through.
Stacker pressure, 0 on block. 0 on block. Or this matchup +1. There you go. Asserting yourself in neutral yet again. I told you, like, remember, you're not losing this game in neutral all that much. It's mostly just from a bar it and shit like that. Lupro's an RPS king, just like GoldenEye. RPS king. In a game that's built on RPS, being an RPS king is paramount. Mix. Again, the idea was there. Missing push just be like that. Wasn't quick enough to cancel out the DP.
This is a 3v1 fighter,
Bro.
apparently.
The crazy
If you're
thing
playing as brawler.
The crazy thing, I didn't even see the barrels, so it looked like when he did
Let's
cave
see
in,
him.
I was like, why are barrels coming out?
And that's the visual noise that you have to
Okay,
go
so
with
actually,
brawler.
there you go. You finally got it. But I think right here, because he's gonna keep doing those 5B staggers.
Didn't even see the.
And you notice one thing he's not ever really doing after the 5B staggers, which is 5M. So he can't catch a back roll. Unless 4M is that quick and it can actually punish back roll, which, you know, could be. Like I said, I don't know too much about Brawler. But
Barrel?
when you're still mid-screen like this would be a time to back roll. Because he's not doing micro dash pressure either. He's just doing 5B 2A.
Cave in, I was like,
So
why
yeah,
are
he's
barrels
making
coming
himself
out?
+1.
That's the visual noise
But
you
it's
have to
like
deal
that's
with
the
brawler.
only threat that
Nice
he's like
overcharge,
actually
big
doing.
conversion.
Dropped input.
Yeah, got the corner push as well. That's very important here to get that better position.
Trying to stagger here, looking
There you go.
like staggered crouch strong.
Beautiful.
There we go, big open up. We don't
I like the
have enough.
dash of 5B to stop the JM to try to punish throw. DP, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. Nice.
Yo.
Immediately delete the barrels.
Adaptation station. It's not wait. It is enough.
Perfect.
And there we go.
Perfect.
Pineapples taking it 3-2 over Lupo.
Nope, 2-2.
Is that 2-2?
He got mixed.
Yeah, actually, okay. All right, here we go. The cleaner's coming in. We have
Swaps.
the
Okay.
DK on Lupo.
Let's swap to DK. He's feeling the heat. This is one of those times where, like, if you don't think you're that guy, this one you gotta start thinking you're that guy. Obviously, Pineapples always thinks that he's that guy, so this is slightly different. But for those of you who don't normally think that you're that guy, this is the time to start thinking that you're simply that guy. You just made one of the best players in the world swap back to his main character because he was feeling the heat. Because to keep it a buck, those last 2 wins for Pineapples, he was looking really good. He was making some very solid reads, amazing adaptations. And now Lupro's feeling the fucking heat. He said, damn, I can't go down to a commentator. Let me swap back to old reliable. Swap back to DK. I'm going back to playing Dragon Ball. Let me get Super Dash back. All right? This is when you gotta start thinking. You're living in this guy's head right now. Yes, he's back to the better character. He's back to his main character for over a year now. So no, the game's gonna get significantly harder, but mentally, you're still winning the fight. Because whenever you make someone do a character switch, remember, mentally, you are winning. I need people to keep that in mind. You are winning when you force them to swap characters.
Had to go back.
You just need to take that momentum of winning mentally and keep pressing it forward.
Blasphemy. Coming back with the
So
Dragon
we're still seeing the same thing. What up, Sixer?
The house
He's
of
rolling.
blood.
Different routing here in the corner. Ooh, nice blocks. And this is something that we're
Messes up the
really
mix.
with. Dragon Knight against Crusader gets to go to
There you go. Nice guard cancel. This character's a little bit easier to guard cancel than a brawler.
We've seen before, obviously, right? Nice scope on good rolls. And
There you
obviously, I
go.
like the difference.
That's why it was a little bit too slow. Once again, right idea, but you do want to speed it up just a little bit, make it a little bit more consistent.
Across the screen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember, DK does damage, but she ain't doing brawler damage. It's especially from lights. Brawler does damage from pretty much anywhere. DK's damage only becomes ridiculous in Awakening, because otherwise she has insane mana problems. That was
Not
cursed.
again. Why does she get to zip around like that?
I mean, she has wings, of course. I mean,
Nice conversion. Now the party starts. Nice. Don't you love stagger pressure, bro?
Nice. Rapture, here we go.
I was surprised this killed to be honest.
Nice.
I know she's a low character, but I was like, the fuck, she died from that.
So true.
Of course.
Also, I like
Why have
the conscious thought of not doing what most Crusaders do, which is 5B, dash forward, 5B, dash forward, 5B. You're backing up. So that way, if something happens, you can react to it a lot faster. Not faster. You have more time to react, is what I should say. Lupro tried to bust out, but he did the worst option he could do, which was to do the Dragon Rush. Albeit Dragon Rush is a great bust out tool from a distance, because it's not that fast, but it has an incredibly high priority. But it don't matter when you get hit from half screen from a 5B. So
in my house?
I told you, you're living in his head.
Oh my goodness. And here we go again. Pineapple's running in.
Stagger pressure. Like at this point, low-key, if I was a commentator, obviously for hype reasons, I would say this match is over. But also as someone who's kind of like watching the game at a high level and wants to constantly trying to understand the game more and more at a high level and started realizing, looking to the mentality of the players throughout the match. In my mind, when I saw this, I'm like, Pineapple is going to fucking win this set. He's already up around in game 5. He forced Lupro to swap back to his main character, so he's already winning the mental game. And on top of that, Lupro's still doing the same game plan that he has this whole time, which, again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not calling Lupro trash. Lupro's obviously literally one of the best DNF players we got. But Pineapples has his fucking number, bro. He said, you're trying to roll, you're not gonna do that no more. You're trying to jam to get out of my throne, you're not gonna do that shit no more. You're trying to mash, you're not gonna do that shit no more. You're gonna do whatever the fuck I tell you to do, and I'm gonna tell you to fucking die. And that's what Pineapples did. He remembered all that shit that happened in game 5. 2A, micro dash 2A. Also, micro dash pressure. I'm telling y'all, if you don't have micro dash pressure in your game plan, put that shit in your game plan.
And here we go again.
Caught him mashing. He thought he was gonna micro dash. Guess what? He didn't do it. Get frame trapped.
Pro seems a bit shaken now. The Dragon Knight pick not working out, not shaking up the match. But
Cause like at that point, Lupro's like, damn, I'm trying all of my options and none of that shit's working. Cause even the last time I tried to DP, I fucked up and I died.
Yeah, forever and a day to confirm that.
there you go, last chance here. See if Lupo has what it takes here on the Dragon Knight. Poking out the
He's still mashing.
They had to do something.
I do
He's
appreciate
getting getting desperate.
Lupro, though, just to make sure
Wow,
he jumps
beautiful.
up.
Okay. So, one thing to keep in mind, Pineapples did it pretty well. He almost slightly folded what I call the vintage Vermeer special. You're about to win the game. Well, actually, no. I'll take it back. Vintage Vermeer is something slightly different. That's when you have the game-winning combo, you drop it, and you lose the set. That's something slightly different. But Pineapples almost did what I like to call the Tennessee throw. We do this shit all the time down here in Tennessee. We're up a game, or we're up a round. We're about to close it out, but we fuck up in a neutral or in a barre interaction, right? And Pineapple's almost fucked up. He almost fucked up right there. He was giving Lupro a little bit too much credit. Remember, if it's working, don't stop doing it. So, what was Pineapple's doing, right? That was working so well in that last round. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. If you guessed stagger, pressure, and counter hits with frame traps, then you are correct. Pineapple's got his last 3 hits in that set by doing frame traps, because you saw all that shit said counter. So in that last interaction, Pineapples does what I did a lot of the times. The reason why I drop close games to sets like Lupro. Every time I fought Lupro back when I was grinding out tournaments, I would get Lupro down in game 5 final round. I'm like, he's not, I frame trapped the last 5 times. He's not going to mash me again. He mashed on me and I lose the fucking game. It is what it is. But Pineapples almost did what I did, but luckily he was able to block fast enough because Crusader 2A is that fucking plus. But the point is still there. Lupro is about to lose the set, right? I understand when to bait DP, but you can take a DP and be perfectly fine. He's not getting much Oki from it. But if he hits you with a 2A, you're going to hit with corner carry into Oki, into a Vortex. And that's not where you want to be. Because if you do that, your chance of winning the game just plummeted. So, the whole point I'm getting at here, just frame trap him again. Frame trap him until he DPs. Essentially, what I'm trying to say here. You tried to mix up a little bit, and you could have threw the game for it. I'm not saying it would have happened, but the chances of that happening definitely increased. So that's something to keep in mind for next time. But good shit. So also, side note, I love all the random folks who be entering DNF at majors and shit. But there's always the one random nigga. There's always the well-known players that make it to top 8, then one random nigga. And that one random nigga either plays Berserker or fucking Hitman. Every single time. Every single time. And on top of that, they always do a lot better than you think they would. Like, I will never forget, I think it was Slashback in California a couple of months ago. And it's like Anton, who was essentially favored to get first or second place, got 4th. Why? Because he lost to a random Hitman player in top 8. I was like, it really be like that. Never saw that man again either. I saw that man's name in one tournament and it was Slashback, and I never saw him again. Like, I've seen so fucking juicy a couple of times, but like he just showed up, washed everybody, and they're never to be seen again. He's just a lab monster. Okay, I respect it. Okay, now see, I wouldn't know that because I don't play Hitman, so I don't look at any Hitman tech. But it's good to know that Hitman still got players out there. That's not just tenured. Because this guy was kind of sick, bro. This guy was kind of nice.
But it's just kind of brutal when you're picking up, you know, when the patch came out.
Oregon. Berserker.
But there's so much style with these individual
Combat Reiko. Okay, women's finals.
Going for a lot of IS.
Ooh.
Keith especially called up.
Okay, Inquisitor. He discovered the Carol card break. God damn. All right, never mind. All right, I take it all back. I'm gonna put some respect on that guy's name. My fault. So fat and juicy. I apologize. I thought Loki. I thought you was a random guy, but nah, you was that guy, and I apologize. I apologize. This man out here finding the good shit.
You're the reason why
I have respect.
You're literally the reason why I play tanks and healers.
Oh my goodness. Okay, getting right into it. Pineapple.
And now we got everyone's favorite matchup. Everyone's favorite character to fight, Inquisitor. So, you hear me talk about this all the time in all the fucking discords, the Reddit one and the DNF grind one. Her pressure did not, I don't care what people try to say, oh, 6M changes so much. It really doesn't change that much pressure because you can IS the 6M, bro. You IS the 6M and she goes nowhere. So a lot of the stuff she would get from it isn't really there anymore. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to go back to treating Inquisitor like the old Inquisitor, like really heavy RPS that you can very easily punish, excuse me, you gotta learn to start ISing 6M. This goes for everybody. 6 of you too. Go lab that shit right now. Go lab that shit right now. I know you've been saying, oh, I need to lab that shit. Go lab that shit right fuck now. Because you know you gotta lab that shit. So go lab it as we speak, expeditiously. So, that being said, This character's pressure did not change. I will say it until she gets nerfed in the upcoming patch, because I know she will, because niggas keep fucking complaining. Which is valid. I'm not saying they should not complain about her, but you know, a lot of damage is a lot of damage. And she does a lot of fucking damage for fairly minimal effort. Now, her pressure is still the same. A lot of frame, albeit the frame traps got better, because her normals are on plus 1 block now, which is great. The biggest change to her pressure, which was the 6M stuff, the 6M jump cancel stuff, you can IS that shit. I'm not saying it's a free get out of jail free card, because a lot of people, when they hear the term, oh, just IS it or do the frame perfect ISs, like, yes, you can do that. No, I'm not saying it's a get out of jail free card. I'm saying that is your ticket out. Like, know how to use it properly. Don't spam it all the time, and know what to do afterwards. That's the important part. So, but other than that, her pressure is still pretty much exactly the same. So, obviously, the match against Crusader for Inquisitor got a little bit easier for her. I would say it's about even now. If not, she might just outright win it, because she can literally just run him down now. Because before, it was very hard for Inquisitor to do any sort of pressure to Seder, because he could, on reaction, do shoulder tackle through the wheel, and on reaction, throw a wall at the Molotov. And since the wall tracks, she can't outspace it. So no matter what string she did, no matter how many delays, or whatever frame traps, or whatever the fuck she was trying to do to create as much space as possible, the wall caught it every single time. Now, that can still happen, but it's a lot harder for the Crusader player to actually do it. So with that said, Seder also lost a lot of shit on defense. So Inquisitor can now just maul the shit out of him. She can treat him like she treats Grappler. Just go low and throw. That's all you got to do. So I would definitely say it's at minimum 5-5 now. If not, Inquisitor favorite just because of the sheer paradigm shift in the overall damage level. Because before, Seder was chunking Inquisitor for like half her life from every hit. Now it's the opposite. Inquisitor's chunking Seder for half his life off of like a 5A. But I think all in all, I would say it's even. Yeah, I would just call it even. Even, to be honest, I'm not gonna say it's that much of a shift that is 6-4 in Inquisitor's favor. But I hate the people who do like, oh, it's like, I'm gonna say like 5.5, 4.5. Like, nigga, just say 5-5 or 6-4. Like, if it's that small of a difference, it's 5-5. Like, holy shit. ain't nothing gonna be 5.5, 4.5. Because if it's really only that much, it's 5-5. Yeah. So I would call this matchup 5-5. But anyway, on to it. So, Pineapples, you should know how to deal with Inquisitor pressure.
Nice roll.
Nice.
Really good dash block there for Pineapples.
So that should all tell you automatically. No, Pineapples, not Pineapples. Blue Leak is not wiggle as much as Lupro. That shows automatically that he's willing to bust out.
Walled up. Nice DP.
He did it again. Now, that's the DP I will always allow people to get hit by. I'm not going to yell at someone like, wow, you got hit by the DP again? Well, yeah, because you did 50%. And what world do you chunk someone for 50% as a punish and then think they're going to do it again? Nope. Pineapples did the smart move, and low-key, Blue Leakies also did the smart move. He did the 3-layer maneuver, which is like, I know he just chunked me for half my life, so he's going to guess that I won't do it again, but I'm going to do it again anyway. Nigga went layer 3 here. So again, I call out to Pineapples. Don't change it until it loses. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So until he stops DPing, just block. That's how you beat Action 2 on 6er. Until they stop doing shit, just block. Yep, again. Also, you want to be kind of careful here, because in a situation like this, it's a little bit better for you now since you're a little bit closer. But Inquisitor is one of the characters you really want to be careful. Try to do 6S conversion into like dash. Because if Blue Linkies was like on his game, he would have 6SS conversion. Or I would have done 6SS conversion. Like the moment I see orb and you're dashing forward, I'm doing it. Like straight up. I will fucking do it. I may get counter hit because you may do like dash up 5B or something. But 6SS is a lot faster than it looks. So the moment that orb comes out and you're dashing, you need to be on the lookout for 6SS conversion. Obviously, this is Quasar specific. Other characters have other options. Like, I'm pretty sure DK can just dash 5B. Swift Master might be able to just dash 5B. Striker 2B. Zerker 2B. So what I'm saying is that this... So don't treat it like a Hadouken into Drive Rush. Which I know this game kind of started that whole thing of throwing out projectiles and then dashing after it with the system mechanic. But you don't really want to do it with the move like the orb, because that could be low profile. You can't low profile Hadouken. You can't low profile the launcher 5S. You can't low profile Kuno Kunai. You know what I'm saying? You can low profile that into a full ass punch. You're one of her best starters, by the way. 6SS. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Also, on top of that, despite me saying be very careful with doing dashes like that, micro dash pressure, baby, works wonders. But telling people that since Dragon Ball Fighters, bro, micro dash pressure works fucking wonders. The French dominated DBFZ for like 2 years because of dash pressure. Nice and downable spirits.
Wait a second. You might not want to IS this.
Okay, so if Blue Linkies just kept doing what he was doing, you actually would have gotten guard broken probably. He did the same thing that Monacat does. Like he's putting you into that scenario of guess free game, or not guess, but like choose how you want to die. Because you get roll, do down. Get into the habit of when you're trying to dash block, do down and guard. Just do down and guard. Practice that first. Like Monacat and now Blue Linkies too. They force you to block wheel. They start stringing you up. You're trying to do them IS. So ignoring the fact that Blue Linkies kind of doing like an unoptimal guard string, but you know it's fine because you're ISing it anyway. But you can tackle more on White Life. That just means you wasn't hold them guard, bro. You gotta press the guard button. I'm sorry, you gotta press and hold the guard button. That's how you block. Whoops.
Because of the IS,
so low-key, if he stopped doing dash out like 5AA, dash out 5AA, if he just did the regular string he was doing, he would have put you much closer and to like one hit territory, because he's in clear queue, so he gets that mana regen. He gets the frame 1 mana regen. And on top of that, he could just done a regular ass string and end with 6M and chunk your guard gauge. Like you should have gotten guard broken right there.
Put out the Sunday best.
I can smell a DP.
Oh, no,
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. The GameStop trades. You play that well though. Good. This is not his will.
Didn't believe in the word.
I mean, I definitely feel like that matchup is a bit rougher in this iteration.
There you go. ISing. I love it. IS. There you go. Okay. Halfway there. DP, yeah, say that jump was not safe whatsoever. But I want to see that more often. Oh, you converging too soon. That's fine though.
Nice stagger, gonna get caught low. Blue Linkies able to take advantage of this. Despite the Sunday best pineapples here, we got the loops.
Oh, yeah, look at all this damage taken up
Okay.
here.
So I raised the question. What you gonna do now? He's noticed that you're trying to 5S. Oh no, he's noticed that you're using a Dynamo Spear on the 5S to try to stop the pushback, which is like the key of her pressure. So we're trying to stop that. We're trying to IS still, get cooked. Are you gonna How you gonna respond to it? Because ISing her normals is dangerous. Because she's already plus / safe. So now you're just making her even more plus. The block on the mix. That was unfortunate. Because low-key, he could have died right there. Well, not die. But that was not a good place to do Molotov. You never really want to do Molotov when your back is to the corner like that. That was definitely a dog shit GC. Honestly, even though it was dog shit, it would have worked. I don't know, Blue League's fat finger, or he just said, fuck it. But this is one of the worst spaces you really want to do 5S. Because look how close he was to getting fucking hit by that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, what button did you actually guard cancel on? Oh yeah, you guard cancel on 5S? Yeah, that's it. That was also a pretty bad spot to do guard and cancel. One thing, don't guard cancel 5S. Like I think it's a good spot and a bad spot to guard cancel 5S. The reason I say it's both good and bad because 5S, if you try guard cancel the first hit, she's less advantageous. So the guard cancel has a higher chance of success. But if you try guard cancel after the second hit, that's when stuff gets a little bit hairy. Because that's when she's the most safe. So, because I think she's only like, what, -5 from a 5S? Or -5 or -7? Something like that. But she's safe. Like, pretty safe. Especially with them pushback added on top of that. And even if you're doing Downable Spirit, she got the oil toss. So, no matter what, she's safe from the Indomitable Spirit. You stop the pushback, so it gives you an easier chance of fighting back. And it's on you for trying to call her out for trying to do something. But that is the best choice. But if you want to guard cancel, don't guard cancel 5S. That's just my opinion. Because that's what she has the most cancel options. Is that 5S. It's also when she has the most time to react to. If you want to try to guard cancel, try to do it at like the startup of a 5B. I know you can't react to a 5B, but pay attention to their strings and notice when they're trying to do 5B. Because yes, that move is 0 on block, but it still has a lot of end lag. So there's been numerous times like I tried to practice against it too. Like I do 5B, they block it and guard cancel, and I still don't have time to DP. Because there's a pretty small cancel window on 5B. So like after like a certain number of frames, she's still in like recovery of the 5B. Like she can't get hit, but she can get guard canceled on. So 5B would be one of the better places to guard cancel. Oh, that was a misinput. I could tell.
Yeah, huge.
Okay. And that is one of the things about IS, because it's the same input as conversion.
Yes.
It is kind of risky. If people bait it out, you just get full conversion and you can't get punished for it.
That was the thing
oh
for
God.
As well, right? Like both of those.
Don't you love JM, bro? I do. Why is that so? Don't fucking worry about it, Six. It's not important. It's not important whatsoever. So all you gotta know.
Follow-ups here. Bring it down. Blue League is in complete control.
Yeah, this is definitely what Blue League wants to happen here with the Inquisitors, going for loops here, making it look real easy.
And I definitely blinked and you died. Not gonna hold you. Whoa, he's still DPing. There's more loops. I do loops too. The fuck?
Still able to get it. That lingered forever too.
It's also like, you know, the optimal combo in terms of damage and meter. Like they may look boring. I find them fun to do because I just like doing the rhythm of it. More reps, yeah. The most you can really get is 3. Sometimes you can get 4 or 5. That's like legitimately all you do. But it's better to weave in a couple of filler moves just to help regen mana and to slow down scaling. Well, like for example, The big meme combo that I did onto Sixa. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Just because I like torturing Sixa. Let's see if I can find this shit. That should be down here. Love you, buddy. Missing Wampa today? Why you missing Wampa, bro? You scared of Wampa? What's up? No. I know you can't talk. Here it is. Just like our combo, like, oh, damn, I'm wearing the exact same shirt. That's so deep. Yeah, but a combo like this is like the stuff that you'll mostly see Inquisitors do, and Blue Linkies does this too all the time, because from a light starter, this is the most reps you can get, which is 3. And just look at, albeit this is gold cube, but still this is like the most damage you could do from a 2-way. That damage do be funny though, so. Rain is definitely a Strive player. Now you're actually just getting out neutral. Because before, when you were fighting Lupro, you were smoking him in neutral. But now Blue Linkies is the one who's now in command of the neutral. It's hard to kind of pin Inquisitor down because her movement speed is really good. I told you be careful with that orb shit. I definitely saw the orb come out, or about to come out. Yeah, the damage. Also, this is also one of those times like you see Blue Linkies go for a lot of the loops because he's in clear cube. Like, he doesn't mind taking like the first few hits because he can do 3 loops and still not lose that much mana. Oh, that's 2. That's 3. Yeah, he did fucking 3 loops from that. Oh, fucking combo. He was done with that JS there. Chilling. I like the spacing from Blue Linkies. Yeah, there. Eventually, you just gotta say fuck it, because you would have died. If you got hit again, you would have lost again. There you go. I like the commitment to not throw. Is that a throw right there would have been way too obvious. You saw you don't fucked up Kyra Spear. Fuck. Why are you doing back jump? Is there a reason? Because is it barrier 4M? So how are you getting back jump? Should you be doing forward jump or neutral jump? Dang. That 5-way convergence 2 is fucking schnaxy. That 2A be fucking scary, bro. I can't say a lot of people forget about it because that's one of the most fucked up buttons that she has. A lot of people be talking about, but her 2A is like really good. That shit goes super far. Yeah, I would say I would just do neutral jump, especially since you're getting barrier. Massive life lead, but opened up a little bit too early here. Blue Linkies also in trouble because Awakening pop. Okay. This attack. One more game 5. Left up. There you go. You remember from last game, so I got smoked by Jalen last time. Perfect. Lake Conversion, keep yourself safe. Damn, look at the damage. Well, I would consider that in strictly just because how busted her Awakening was already. Because Action is right, but he's also not right at the same time. because her clear Q never really changed. Like this was always her awakening. The movement speed, increased mana regen, and the increased guard. Albeit getting at 50% is fucking busted. I'm pretty sure that's what Axe Chan means. But Inquisitor is definitely one of those characters you want to keep them outside of awakenings for as long as possible. Like I said it since the game came out. Like her awakening is actually really good. And this was before they added the movement speed and the guard stuff. It was just the mana gauge. I was like, bro, this is a character who works off of mana. And unlike someone like Ghostblade, or even to some degree like Dragon Knights, both are other characters who will function off of mana. Having frame 1 mana regen cannot be slept on. Like being able to just do whatever you want because you essentially have infinite resources is fucking insane. A lot of people said, and I kind of agreed for a while. It's like, oh, Inquisitor's Awakening is just a shittier DKs. I'm like, DK gets double the mana regen, but she still has to wait for the stuff to start. Inquisitor doesn't. It's frame 1. Like the moment you spend that mana move, it's instantly back. That's why sometimes I fuck around and say like it's frame 0 mana regen. Because like if you do like her 5M, which costs 50 mana, and you have 100 mana, you don't see 50 mana. It just says 51. Like everything costs 1 last mana, it just restarts it immediately. So that was a really roundabout way of saying you want to keep Inquisitor outside of Clear Cube as long as you can. Unless you're a 2-touch character like Inquisitor herself. Okay. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be an Indomitable Spirit. I feel like that was supposed to be a fucking Indomitable Spirit or a guard cancel. But because to be fair, Blue Linky doesn't really do success impression like that. He's not someone like me. Like me, Axe Chan, we like to do success and pressure like a lot. Blue Linky does it. He always try to keep his pressure as safe as possible. Which like the main reason why I really feel like a lot of people found this character's offense so like incriminating, which I still think it is, but by the by, I still think her offense. I always thought Inquisitor's offense was always pretty good. But a lot of people forget that you can make Inquisitor pressure really safe. You don't have to do success resets all the time, which is what a lot of people kind of like fall into the trap of, which leads to like a lot of frame traps and a lot of unnecessary RPS where you can get yourself killed. The Blue Linky doesn't do that. He doesn't really like to do success sometimes. So when he does, it really fucks up your rhythm.
Stagger pressure again. We're seeing no IS here from Pineapple's Hypnotic.
There it is. Yeah, see, look. He's keeping it safe. Nice shoulder tap. Just clipped him too. Ooh, you were asleep at the wheel? He was asleep at the wheel. Was not expecting 5A into command dash. That's just a mental stack thing right there. So I can't really say much about that. Ooh, you should have been DP'd right there. Nice reaction.
Wow.
Oh, you threw this?
Early, that's really rough.
I said I never actually got to see winners finals.
Chipping away at the guard gate.
You threw this, bro? Ain't no way.
What a DP!
Got too comfy? Oh, you blocked that mix? Ain't no way. The nerve to that character, bro. Oh, the nerve to that fucking character, bro.
What a match! Holy smokes.
Damn.
Down to the wire right at the end, too.
Because you know what's funny? I was about to say, bro, you don't just DP him and get him to shut the fuck up. But then I was like, wait, he can't DP no more. I'm like, he can't do DP anymore because of the fucking change. Damn. Yeah. That's just a high level moment. That's one of those things where like you can't give that much advice on, because at that point it's sheer mental. Like you just need to get used to it. Like you've been up there, like some reason, someone like Pineapple, like not panels, like Blue Linkies wouldn't crack like that because he's been in that situation so many times.
And he draws Blue Linkies gonna move on 3-2 in the grand finals over.
Damn.
Pineapples 0.
That was still a great set though.
Holy smokes! I mean, down.
Shout out to Lufu. Bro, I love Lufu. He looks like an ogre. That's my nigga right there, Lufu, bro. That's my nigga, Lufu. Definitely looks like an ogre though. I love him though. That man is hilarious.
Striker, Hitman, Ranger, and not only just
that shit's OD.
Dragon Knight slowly coming up, even though Lupro is probably the strongest Dragon Knight that we've ever had, right? So, Reiko sticking with Lost Warrior this long. It's no surprise to see the intricacies of the character really shine today.
Here we go. Losers finals for DNF Duel here at CO Talk 2023. Oh man. I'm super excited to see how this can turn out. And again, I keep talking about Lost Warrior like every matchup today, but like just seeing Reiko command respect is the best way to do it. Best way to say it rather.
It's just right, but it's just like every matchup is tough because it's so difficult to navigate the matchup against Lost Warrior here, and this is a huge start for Reiko already.
Half health on a beat.
Oh!
Lost Warrior.
Difficult to navigate, right? But it's just like
Great goal.
every matchup is tough because it's so difficult to navigate the matchup against Lost Warrior here, and this is a huge start.
How this
for
matchup
Reiko
fair?
already?
I feel this matchup might feel kind of even. I feel like they both have shitty defense. They both have pretty good full screen options.
Did not actually get it.
Nope. Just one more, and we'll be able to wrap it up.
It's one of those matches where like these characters kind of feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I still think Crusader is better than Lost Warrior, but it's definitely a match where like these characters just kind of feel like the same character almost.
Quite gonna kill yet.
You think Satyr wins it?
Defense here on the Crusader, so he's a bit beefier than other characters.
I'm trying to think how could Satyr win it? Is because wall it can stop some teleport stuff?
Nice fight, catch there, the wall.
Just a hope and a prayer away from victory here. The Ragnarok coming through. With the Tower of
There you
the
go.
Spirit the whole way.
Make that
God
nigga
brings
guess,
us
bro.
get
Let him choose how he needs to die.
ask and the Lord shall deliver.
That's what I need to see more of.
Hallelujah.
Obviously, a lot easier with the orb out,
There in the corner.
but
So much
that's the
more
type of shit I need to see more often. Yeah, like I didn't really think about it until just now. I was like, wait, these guys are pretty much the same character. They're very similar. Corner carry.
on the routing here to get as much corner push as possible.
Alright, got the stagger. Ooh.
Yeah, so whenever I say like make him choose, that's what I mean. Is the timing of the IS. Like they can either IS and put themselves at 85% white life and one pixel away from death, or get guard broken and die. Like you either just straight up die, or get one hit away, but choose the RPS that's in my favor. So make the choice.
A little bit early.
Ranger does it very well. Crusader does it really well when he's in a gold cube.
No.
And Ranger just does it whenever he wants, more or less.
Man, they look like Jesus, but that ain't him.
Staggered cross-up teleport there off the 5A. The layer is going to trap again. Backing up.
Yeah. Stop your head.
Like I don't think that's something that Spectre can really do that well. Because Spectre's offense has a lot of gaps in it, and it doesn't do a whole lot of guard gauge.
Cornered already too.
Yep.
There you go. Throw his ass. He can't do shit. His defense is worse than yours.
Oh boy. Yep. Good little pickup here with a strong grip of damage.
I do like the patience. There you go. Just take the throw. You're fine.
Oh,
I still kind of want throws in this game to be better. Yeah, the fact that I see people decide to throw someone mid-screen and they just wake up with a fucking special move drives me mad.
Pineapples.
Like the amount of times I see someone throw Lupro or Mira and they just wake up baseball swing or wake up Dragon Rush makes me livid. It's like when you throw someone in Street Fighter 6 and they just wake up crouching medium kick. That's what I was saying. I really think throws should take away white life. Or at least like part of it. Cause I don't want to have someone like 85% while they get thrown and take like 900 damage in one throw. I think that's kind of fucked. But either have it take away partial white life, or as you said, don't make it deal white life. Or give them much better Oki. Like, don't throw them as far. Like, I'm not saying throw Oki needs to be busted, but I should be able to just micro dash midi. Like, that should be fine. But the fact like I'm throwing someone mid-screen and they're waking up special move and winning that's like insanity to me. Like, it's to the point where like if I'm playing Inquisitor and I throw someone, my Oki essentially has me to just back away or do dash jump JM because they're gonna try to press a button. And that shit's fucked to me. Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
The sins are heavy from Lost Warrior. I've come to expunge thee of thine sins.
I agree. They shouldn't be able to do white life. But overall, we're playing the matchup pretty well right now. We're challenging staggers, but we're dropping combos. To be fair, I think that's a very popular combo drop point though. So. Yes. Micro dash jabs, bro. I'm telling you. Abuse that shit. Doesn't matter who you play. You have a button that's plus on black, micro dash it. Even if it's -2, micro dash it. Even you're swapping to playing brawler, don't do what Lupro does and just 5B into 2-way. Like, that's still fine. Do it from time, like still keep it in your toolbox. But like 5B micro dash 2-way or 2B micro dash JM, bro, make them wiggle. Make them interact with you. Otherwise, it becomes very, very stagnant. That's part of the reason why you beat Lupro. His offense just got a little bit too stagnant. It was just 2-way, 5B, 2-way, 5B, 2-way, 5B all the fucking time. He just got cooked. Dur, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Much love. Like, let me see the rolls, bro. Let me see the rolls.
Dare just subscribed.
Well, I appreciate you, family. It's getting cooked.
We've seen it a couple times in the corner, just not getting that connect.
This feels like a combination of you playing the matchup really well and Reiko not playing the matchup well. Or skill gap. Who knows? Right, Dash, so don't forget, you're in the lead. Don't take any unnecessary risk. Like, it pains me whenever I'm like on the mic and I'm seeing like Monocat or Axe Chan or someone. They're in the lead and then they just dash forward. Like, what you dashing forward, bro? You about to win. What you walking forward for? You trying to die? Well, yeah. You kind of got mixed there, my friend.
It's huge. I mean, I really want to double check.
He said 2D. Hold up, family.
Like, did we miss something here? No. Like, wait a minute. Reiko's just sick.
Okay, you know what? I think after seeing that, I can see why you say Sator wins this matchup. Because in terms of the full screen options, Wall is definitely the best one. It's better than swords. It is better than the orb. So I can see it. Nice throw. Should have done back throw though. It's alright though. Mix.
Yeah, again, while falling.
Wait, you're not dead, are you? You're not. Nah, you can. Wait, you died? Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this. He fucked it up. He did the wrong super. But it's fine, because you fucked up too.
What the hell was that?
You fucked it too. It's alright though.
Alright, who y'all got in the chat, alright?
Not holding the guard button.
False prophet, or do we have
I go 2 games without holding the guard button.
I mean, hey, wait a minute. In this matchup, if Lost Warrior wins, is Lost Warrior actually just...
So this character should never hit you in a block stream. Ever. Think about something else? Damn. Okay. I feel that. Looking forward to the next round. Aside to back what I said, I don't like speaking in like hyperboles like that. But instead of saying you should never hit you in a block shot, I say like there should never really be a time where Lost Warrior should hit you in like a regular ass block string. Unless he's doing like some triple overhead stuff with like conversion. Otherwise, the guard button will just smoke him.
That is tough because you were smack dab in the middle of it the low this time. All right, that's a round going to Reiko.
I forgot how close this set was. I really forgot how fucking close it was. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. I did get it good. I don't need to play any of this round. Here we go.
Is it 3-1?
7-7.
I thought it was 3-2.
The grand finals, but Pineapples keeping it going.
Damn, did they fuck up? Did they fuck up the score that much? Yeah, they gave him a handicap. That's wild. They gave him a handicap. I mean, this is what happens when you don't like set like an actual score limit, or like they don't set the game like 2 out of 3 or whatever. They just let it rock. They're gonna be blocking out. Now he's in the corner. Well, now he's not in the corner. Tried to bust out, but got cooked. So don't pull an action. You're kind of doing like a slightly reverse action, but don't be like action. Action will say lost like Lost Warriors busted and people downplay him. When they mash on like half of Lost Warriors block strings, they can counter hit every single time. Then they wonder why they're getting hit. Like if they just not fucking mash, you'll be fine. Damn, he went low. That's fucked up. And that's something you kind of have down pat, because you're not nearly as antsy as someone like Action is. Like you realize he has to take a pretty massive risk to open you up via block strings, so you don't have to take the risk of mashing. Yes, sir. Too far away, so you know what? I'm just gonna wall him. It's like something in my eye. God damn it. What?
The Lord said, so long as
Perfect.
you believe, so long as you follow in the light, you will rise those that would say truth.
Amen, Apples Crusader.
Grand finales. He went back to Swift. I wonder why he went back to Swift. This wasn't a reset, and he played the matchup with Inquisitor really well. So I wonder why he went back to Swift. Yeah, I still don't know why he went back to Swiftmaster from Grands. Maybe just for the one time, just for old time's sake, which I respect. But I also think this could be like another competitive thing, because even though he won the matchup, you were still playing the Inquisitor matchup pretty well. So like doing that tempo switch from Inquisitor to Swiftmasters, that can definitely fuck somebody up. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I figured. Like even though you lost the Inquisitor matchup, you still look like you know your way around it pretty well. Blue Link is just simply that guy, but the Swift matchup is something completely different. Blue Link is using his mastery of 2 separate characters to his advantage. He swapped at the right time, unlike Lupro, who he swaps like really late into the set. Yep. Blue Link is abusing the matchup. I like it. That 5B, man. 5B is still cracked up. But his pressure does have a hard time when you start to do IS on his 5S. Because he pretty much has to use 5S in his pressure for the pushback to keep himself safe and to kind of abuse his disjointed normals. So learning how to do Indomitable Spirit on 5S and a potential follow-up could be like a pretty big key to keeping yourself safe in the matchup. Like, obviously Satyr is slow, so I don't want to act like it's gonna be like the dedicated answer, but it'll definitely help things out. Oof. Alright, so this is when I would actually try to slow things down just a little bit. Like I wouldn't even move forward, because the fact that you threw him and he immediately DP'd, that says more than enough info that he's trying to rush you down and trying to abuse the fact that you don't know the matchup that well. Okay, he's trying to rush me down. He's trying to throw so many options in my face that if I don't know the matchup like that, I don't know the proper proper answer, because everything's happening like this. So you gotta do your best to slow it the fuck down. If it means you gotta guard cancel, send them back full screen and just chill, then do it. Now when I say chill, I don't mean you gotta do anything. You don't gotta do wall or orb or like that. You can throw like a couple of them out here and there, but like really give yourself a moment, even a couple of seconds, to figure out a way around the bum rush. You just start doing shit like that. Immediate DP, yes. He said no mas. He's trying to get back on offense to abuse the matchup. We dropping combo stuff. It's okay. Ugh. That roll. I feel that also says a lot that the hammer counts as a projectile, so you can roll right through it. That's also pretty strange. Well, yeah, like that would have been in time to 5S. It does it, so that's just a really well timed roll then. Because I feel like that happened 3 times during the set, and it really only happened when he had the Gucci belt on. So either he timed that roll perfectly every single time, which could be the case. Blue Link is good. Very in the rolling ball. I see. So yeah, even though Swiftmaster got nerfed, they can still be a pretty Swiftmaster favorite matchup. He's simply too fast. So what will you do? Ooh, that 5E was cracked. I said so you had the right idea with all the stagger pressures. You just gotta commit to it a little bit more. the GameStop trade. I would be tight. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Blue Linkies, I'd be fucking mad as hell. Like this fucking baloney ass disco ball, bro. Again, round start 5B. You gotta start being ready, because now that's not like the second or third time you got cooked by the vortex. It is fairly quick, but it's not quick enough where it's like unreactable. So you can mash them. I need to see you mash them a little bit more. Oh. Let me see what that guard cancel. Yeah, that guard cancel was ill-advised. I see this a lot, unfortunately. No one really plays Swiftmaster like that no more. But when I do see a Swiftmaster, people always try to guard cancel at this point. And I feel like I see the vision that they're trying to do. Because they see him in the air, they think they can guard cancel, but he comes back to the ground too quickly because of the orb. He can air dash, so he's perfectly fine. So I see what you tried to do. You did guard cancel on the Oroboki. Oh no, it wasn't Oroboki. You just did GC way too late. Yeah, I said a lot of people try to guard cancel Swiftmaster when he's like in the air, but he's so low to the ground you can't guard cancel because he's safe. Essentially, it's always a safe jump. Like you should know better than that. You find this character for like what, a year and a half now? You should know better than that. Only guard cancel when he's on the ground and doing downable spirit. Immediate DP again. Well, I say again, that's again, bro. He's okay. It's almost like at this point, you gotta get it into your head that he wants to rush you down. He's not going to play defense. He knows you don't know this matchup. He is going to hold forward as much as he can. If it means he's going to DP the moment he sees the chance, he's gonna do it. Especially because the last time you baited a DP, blocked it, you dropped the punish. So in his mind, he's like, okay, he's either gonna get hit by the DP or do like no fucking punish. So the risk of him doing the DP drops. We gotta keep that in mind, that if you don't know the matchup, and he's playing someone as fast as Swiftmaster and Blue Linkies, who can flip the switch between aggressive and defensive pretty often, and he's on the aggressive mode right now. You gotta back it up, and you gotta be prepared for the DPs. This isn't just Blue Linkies. A lot of people play them like this. Hubert does this. Lupro plays like this. GoldenEye plays like this too. They want to hold forward damn near all the time. So the moment you get them into that block string, you better be ready for an RPS. And this is the third time you got in DP like this. Twice in less than 5 seconds. Remember, when you're fighting someone who's trying to play like a little bit wild, a little bit aggressive, like very I'm in your face no matter what, keep it simple and slow it down. Do the simple frame traps, the simple safe jumps. Obviously, Crusader's not really built to do like a safe jump style. He has safe jumps obviously, but not that in that context. But you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to like alter the game plan a little bit. Like just stick to the simple frame traps, stick to the simple safe jumps. If it means you gotta give up pressure every now and then by doing a micro dash in a block, so be it. Let him do his little block string. It's okay. You'll live. Just IS the 5M and the 5S. You'll be perfectly okay. But it's almost like you're trying to keep up with his pressure, which is the last thing you want to do. We've seen anime, bro. We've seen enough anime, read enough manga to know that when someone starts getting their rocks off and you try to chase them, it's not gonna end too well. Don't try to beat someone at their own game. Blue Linkies is trying to get you to chase him, and you're fucking falling for it. You're walking him every single time. That's why he looks calm as fuck right now. You're looking stressed and he's looking calm. Now, I do know a lot of this has to do with the matchup. That's fine. But the gameplay, like the general idea of how he's playing I feel like is what should be looked at a little bit more than the matchup. Because because he's playing like this because he knows you don't know the matchup. What if you're playing against someone who doesn't play Swiftmaster, but they're playing like this too, and you kind of know the matchup? Kind of like how he was when he was playing Inquisitor, which yes, he still won the set, but you were looking a lot cleaner. You weren't looking as lost because you weren't trying to match his tempo. Now you're trying to match it, and there you finally blocked it. Now we got the side switch. There we go. It took a while, but there you go. We're there. That's your time. Keep it simple. There you go. There we go. The reactions. There's Rock League guys music. Nope. I'm playing Future Funk right now, baby. Good tech.
All right. I guess I'm gonna have to start pushing back by blocking, or I throw my own DP on top of that.
There you go. Look at you. DP again. He's gonna keep doing it. You remember this from the Inquisitor game. He DP'd like 4 times. You blocked it twice. He lost half of his life, and he did it again. And yes, that section at DP is do be kind of toxic. But it's like, at this point, even with the winner's final set, you're just losing to Blue Linkies as a player. Obviously, which was the case in both games. But it's like just the way he's playing, he's forcing you to chase after him, and you're just like, all right, I don't know, I'm fucking doing it. Let's go. Nah, you're giving up your game plan to play his game plan, which is not what you want. You don't have a character built for that. Your character's not meant for that. When you play Brawler, you might be able to, you know, scuff back just a little bit. But what you're doing now, when you're starting to look good, is that you're playing your game plan. And that brings me to all the shit I was saying way back in the day of Dragon Ball Fighters. Build your game plan, right? Make your game plan, whatever it is for your character, for your specific playstyle, how you want to pilot your character. Doesn't matter who they are, but make your game plan, stick to it, and make it flexible so that when you encounter someone who doesn't perfectly fall into line of your game plan, it doesn't fall apart. And that's kind of what's happening here. Blue Linkies is not willing to interact with your game plan whatsoever, and then it just starts to fall apart. That's what we want to avoid. So you're gonna have to restructure it. Like I said, this theory applies to Crusader and Brawler. Really, it applies to every fighting game you will ever play in your life. No matter what the character, what type of fighting game it is. It can go into MOBAs, into FPS, any game where you have a strategy. Have your game plan and have it bend, but don't break. Right now, your game plan is too rigid. It breaks. The moment you get someone like Blue Linkies, or even someone kind of like Lupro, or maybe even someone like GoldenEye, they can break your game plan in half, and then you're stuck chasing them. You got to loosen up your game plan a little bit and have like a little side piece in it, like a little side tangent that loops around to the finish line that says, okay, I got a loop that says that they play super duper defensive. I can go down this route. They kind of like, you know, a little bit of everything. Sometimes the defense is sometimes like super duper aggressive. I go down this route. When they're super aggressive, they're trying to RPS me all the time. Like I walk to them, they DP, micro dash pressure, they DP. Like one moment they roll, then they jump, then they mash, then they DP, then they guard cancel. I go down this route. Right now, you don't have that third route. You got the first and the second route. That's how you got here so far. You had half of that route built, because that's how you beat Lupro. But we got to get that other half. You know what I'm saying? It worked for Lupro. It's not working for someone like Blue Linkies. That's something we got keep in mind. When someone's not trying to block and they're willing to throw out more DPs than someone like Lupro. Lupro was not trying to throw out DPs. He only throw like maybe 2 or 3 tops. Blue Linkies throw out like 7 so far, and this is only game 4. So keep that in mind. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can see the roadmap is there. The roadmap for that third leg of the game plan is there. So you got the first half down. You got the blueprints for the second one. Construction has started. The foundation has been set in. Now you just got to finish it up. Now he's stuck playing your game. Like, what you going to do, bro? I'm spaced out. That DP won't work anymore. You trying to 5B? Boom, get punched in the fucking mouth. Because now you're doing what he just did to you until you drop the combo. But the thought is still there. Everyone has a game plan until they get punched in the fucking mouth. He was punching you in the mouth, and then you start punching back, and look at what happened. You were smoking his shit. You enforce you drop the combo. It's fine. He mashed because it was punish point. Now here we are. And that is what we call a vintage Vermeer. That's the vintage. That is the vintage Vermeer. The game winning. Well, obviously it's the game. This is, you know, set winning, or, you know, you know what I'm trying to say. The game sealing combo. You drop it, and then you die. From a perfect too. From a perfect. Now this is one of those moments. This is gonna be one of those moments where I can't coach this. Khalil can't coach this. This is all on you. You had the game-winning combo. You're about to take us to a game 5 with all the momentum in the world. He was stuck on your game plan. You had him in the fucking blender. He didn't know what to do. You dropped the combo. It be like that sometimes. But now the momentum is in his favor. And you just threw away a perfect to bring us to a game 5 to give yourself an extra chance to reset the bracket. He's now 1 round away from taking home the entire tournament. What do? What's going through your mind? You don't have a lot of time. You got the super animation, and that's it. Because you know he's mashing X. We're skipping the player 2 wins cutscene. So you got 5 seconds to figure out what to do.
What do you do?
That's not something that you want to see.
That's what you want to do. You're gonna fold. You're gonna fold. He did one duck into a 2. Slipped the punch into a fucking body shot, and you're like, fuck, what do I do now? I was looking good until I wasn't. Oof. The steam ran out. That was a very deflating drop. I could feel it. That drop was deflating.
3-1 in grand finals.
Damn. So we should have had a game. Like I said, I don't want to guarantee what would have happened in game 5, but we should have had a game 5. Even like ignoring the dropped combo, like the moment that combo dropped, it was Jover. Like you lost all momentum. Ego kind of got deflated a little bit, but that's fine. We take those. That's the time. This is one of those moments where like you can't just look down at yourself, because this is what Blue Linkies and Mira do all the time. And albeit I love those guys. You know, I talk shit about them and to them a lot, but you know, I love those guys, great guys. But they kind of like, if that were to happen to them, like they were the ones who dropped the combo, they call themselves trash, the worst. I shouldn't be playing this game. How am I a top player? I just keep getting lucky. Not only is that disrespectful to everyone that you beat on the way to make top 2, but you're selling yourself short. Like if that's how you act, then damn, you ain't gonna make it that far, will you? Like you just gotta take a step back. Like damn, I had it in my hands and I just went, fuck. It's all over the floor. Other guy took it. It happens. Some people can recover faster. Like some people will recover in the heat of the moment. But shit like that comes with time. Like once you're up there for like 4 or 5 different games over the course of like 4 or 5 years, or like 4 or 5 different tournaments, you know, you kind of get used to it. It still sucks when it happens, but you get used to it. So don't beat yourself up for too much. I was actually very proud, not only of your performance today or that day, but how you took the L. Like I said, Blue Linkies and Mir, like I said, I love those guys to death, no hard feelings, but they would be all up in the salt channel calling themselves trash this and trash that. But you was like, damn, I had it, I'm fucking tight, but it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, Blue Linky still played like a fucking god. You played really well too, but he played just that much better. So the key thing that, at least that I want to kind of impart, not just you, but anyone else who happens to be watching, including Sixa and Nep, and Tony too, because even though Tony doesn't play super duper competitively, the core and the getting good at a fighting game or any competitive game is still there. Formulate your game plan, but have it bend, but don't break. Think of it as like a professional sports defense, like the 2000 Baltimore Ravens defense. I know none of you niggas watch NFL football like that, but to me and maybe someone like Tony, it would make sense. Yep. Exactly. That's the type of salt I like to see. You realize you had your own shortcomings, but you also realize like, yo, he was simply that guy. He was that fucking guy. Like you did get gaps, but I'm telling you that gap went from this to this. It's still not like this, but it's like this, which is a big improvement from like this. And I feel like a lot of people ignore that. Like when I'm watching these people climb the ranks, like Ringtax or Mira, or back when he played the game religiously, Black. Like I just remember watching Black go like 0-2. Or like making top 24, top 16, and then immediately folding to making like top 3 in like nearly every tournament he entered for like a month or 2. Like you physically, you can see the gap closing, bro. And a lot of people ignore that. Like you can't consistently be the best and become the best unless you give yourself that fucking credit from time to time. I understand some people can work differently. Like, oh, I only grow if I'm super hard on myself. Like, you're a fucking Super Saiyan. If you want to think you're fucking Vegeta, that's fine. But even Vegeta will sit back. Like, I'm still that fucking guy, though. So, like, I may have lost to Kakarot, but I still beat all of your bum-ass niggas, so I can't be that bad. Shit. And that's the attitude that I really want to see, mostly from the DNF people. Because so be it's kind of like gone down over the times, but I really feel like that was one of like the biggest issues. That a lot of the top players that we had were way too hard on themselves to just fill up the salt channel whenever they fucking lost the game. Oh yeah, Mega did that every fucking time. And there was also the point like Mega was mainly doing when he was playing Swiftmaster. Like, I don't know about you, but if I was playing a mid-tier character like Swiftmaster was last patch, and I'm still smoking everybody and making top 3 in every fucking tournament, I'm not calling myself trash, bro. I'm gonna call myself that fucking guy. Because if I'm smoking everybody with the mid-tier, imagine what would happen if I pick top tier. Imagine what would happen if I pick fucking top tier. If I'm beating you 2-0 with a mid-tier ass character, in like 3 minutes, I'm beating your ass in 2 minutes with the top tier. It's that fucking simple. I gotta, like, fuck. Yeah. I can definitely understand Megadoses because he was definitely under a lot more pressure than like most people. So like, he was doing it to win, not just to like improve. But the point I feel still stands, you know. So give yourself some more fucking credit. Megadosage was sick, bro. I love watching Megadosage. Like, don't get it twisted. I shit on a lot of characters. Like, I don't like watching Ranger. I don't really like watching Swiftmaster. I don't like watching Hitman. I don't like watching a lot of the characters, but I love watching the players. Like, I love watching Megadosage. The way he plays Swiftmaster was fucking dope. I don't like Swiftmaster, but the way he would abuse his normals was something like I've never seen. I never saw someone like Blue Leaky's abuse the disjointed normals like Megadosage did. And it was like, yo, like Blue Leaky's don't even do that shit, bro. Masoma, when he plays Swift, never fucking did that shit. I was like, yo, Megadosage is the truth, bro. That nigga's cracked out. Like, fuck. Man, it was sad. It was sad. But Grand Blue, me too, bro. I like watching Megadosage. I kind of want to play Grand Blue, but I'm not really sold on it yet. I wasn't too keen on the original Grand Blue, but I'm more than willing to give Grand Blue Rising a shot. Like, I like to give every fighting game at least a small chance, except for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is the only fighting game I'll probably never actually play.